sayo kaayo nga gikan sa inyohang balay no aron mag-drive sa habal-habal nga panginabuhian anha diha siya ni pwesto sa may lawaan dakbayan sa Talisay. So good morning kaninyo sa ato ang mga tigpaminaw ning programa or ning istasyonan DYMR Radyo Pilipinas Cebu. Kamusta man ninyo ang pagmatamong panghinaot kanamo kanunay sa kapiskay sa panglawas og anapod mo sa maayong kahimtang ning adlaw usab mga higala nga kining Friday mga higala no. So amo ang pagtimbaya no sa tanan nga maabot ni atong Sibya mga hinggala. Karon taon atong ihatod kaninyo ang update gikan usab sa atong mga naglain-laing ahensya sa gobyerno labi na ang buhatan sa atong presidente ug vice presidente ug ingon man sa uban pa nga mga LGUs mga hinggala. But atong kuan mga hinggala ngayon na sa tagdispensa nga dugay ta medyo nakasugod kay tungod pod sa kakulian sa ato ang internet connection mga higala na di man malikayan na times nga maayo na times pod nga medyo problemado pod ato ang connection but nonetheless no padayon ta sa pagsibya mga higala ato ang ihatod pod mga higala ang mga dugang pang impormasyon gikan usab sa mga nagkalain-lain nga buhatan sa ato ang gobyerno but ato lang sang ipalabang sa Ariel atong unang set sa pahinumdum kay naabta naman ta og 9:14 AM mga higala din sa atong pagbalik ato nang ihatod kaninyo ang mga updates mga higala. Please stand by.
This is a public service announcement.
Good news para sa mga vloggers at aspiring content creators. Dahil sa demand ng industriya, kasama na ang content creation sa mga kursong alok ng TESDA. Hasain pa inyong knowledge and skills para maging professional at kumita gamit ang inyong mga social media accounts. At ang maganda, libre ito! Para sa iba pang detalye, mag-login lang sa tesda.gov.ph o magtungo sa TESDA offices na malapit sa inyo.
This is a public service announcement. Public service announcement from PBS, Presidential Broadcast Service, and Radyo Pilipinas.
Personal na ibinalita ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. na natupad ang kanilang usapan ni Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman hinggil sa pagbibigay ng insurance claims sa mga OFWs na nawalan ng trabaho sa Saudi Arabia noong 2015.
Patuloy na ang pangako ng Crown Prince ng Saudi Arabia, ang pangako niya sa atin na ibabayad nila yung insurance claims. Kaya magandang balita ito para sa ating mga OFW sa Saudi.
Ang tagumpay na ito ay bunga ng matinding pagsisikap ng ating pamahalaan, partikular ang Department of Migrant Workers, na pangalagaan ang kapakanan ng lahat ng OFWs sa buong mundo.
Nakaprocess na ang Overseas Filipino Bank at Land Bank ng 1,104 Alinma Bank Indemnity Check. Yung Alinma Bank yung ginagamit sa Saudi Arabia. Ang halaga ng mga na-release na cheque is 868,740,544 in pesos na nai-release na. 1,104 ang na-clear na at credited. Yung 843 doon nabayaran na.
Para sa iba pang mga balita at impormasyon, manatiling nakatutok. Tapat sa pag-uulat, Radyo Pilipinas.
Dengue na mula sa kagat ng lamok ay ating maiiwasan kung 4S ay ating sasagawa at pakikinggan. Search and destroy.
I-destroy natin yung mga maaring pamahayan ng lamok sa pamamagitan ng pagtaob sa mga kagamitang maaring pag-ipunan ng tubig at pag-intlugan ng lamok.
Self-protection.
Ito ay pamamagitan ng pagsuot ng damit na may mahabang manggas o pantalon o maaring paggamit po ng insect repellent.
Seek early consultation.
Unang simptomas pa lang katulad ng pananakit ng tiyan, tuloy-tuloy na pagsusuka, pagdurugo ng gilagid o ilong, pagkapagod o pagkabalisa, dapat po kumonsulta na tayo sa pinakamalapit na health center at doktor.
Support fogging and spraying.
Sa mga lugar lamang na may pagtaas ng kaso ng dengue.
Tayo ang simula. Ugaliing maging malinis sa katawan at malinis sa kapaligiran. Siguradong hindi lamang dengue fever ang maiiwasan. Isang paalala mula sa Radyo Pilipinas.
While women's labor force participation rate is close to 50%, this rate is still lower than that of men. Filipino women are prevented from entering the labor force because of gender role stereotyping, particularly in relation to reproductive responsibilities. Stop the discrimination. End the inequality. Everyone deserves a chance to a better life, even for a woman in this society. A reminder from DYMR Radio Pilipinas, Cebu.
Kini ang Government Online. Kauban si Carmel Matus. Radyo Pilipinas, Cebu.
Balik na din yung may gala sa itong pagpanag-uban sa programang Government Online. Atong oras na alas 9:18 na sa Kabuntagon. And kagabi, rather mahigala no, mga around 6 kapin siguro. Dunay event atong presidente mahigala kagahapong adlaw. Niin iyahang pangunahan ang lighting up ceremony. Mahigala ni ining Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network dito sa The Peninsula Manila Hotel sa Makati City. Niina doon na kini tema nga linking islands, empowering communities. Ang PDSCN o sa kini undersea fiber optic backbone network infrastructure nga doon na gitas-on mahigala nga 2,500 kilometros nga nagkonekta sa mga isla sa Luzon, Visayas ug Mindanao with touch points in 21 provinces mga higala no. And particularly gitambungan ni Presidente Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. ang maong event kagabi. So atong una ipakita ninyo ang AVP kalabot ni ining maong Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network. Una pa no bali ang sequence ani mga higalan no sa to ipakita nga video and madungog ninyo pod nga audio mga higala is una ang AVP kalabot ining cable network and then mosunod pod ang speech gikan usab ni Presidente Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Ani atong paminaw tan-awon ang maong event nga gitambungan sa atong presidente kagabi.
For centuries, Filipinos have scaled mountains and crossed the seas with a desire to reach out to one another. And beneath the waves, a hidden network powers the heartbeat of this nation. This is the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network, a communication network development initiated by Infinivan. Infinivan's objective is to spearhead the once unimaginable feat of connecting the country's 3 major regions, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The project is the largest submarine cable system ever built in the Philippines, a major step towards the realization of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s aspirations of enhancing our connectivity among our islands and accelerating digital transformation. To be able to achieve this, we worked with top Japanese telecommunications industry leaders that are known for excellent technical skills and proven global track record in deploying subsea cable systems. Cable ships equipped with the latest technologies were deployed to tackle one of the most critical tasks of this mission, laying kilometers of submarine cable. KCS's Cable Infinity and NTT WEM Subaru are 2 of the most modern high-technology vessels that are capable of loading an equivalent length of 5,000 kilometers of lightweight cable. These cable-laying ships also boast of a complement of remotely operated vehicles that can submerge up to 3,000 meters and submersible plows to secure the valuable cables vital to the project. Infinivan understands everyday connectivity issues such as outages brought about by cable cuts and other external factors. Fully armored cables were used to withstand underwater aggression. Multiple loops were created in order to reduce multiple outages, and in rare instances of multiple cable cuts, connection can be restored in a matter of minutes instead of days. Infinivan strategically planned the key locations in order to successfully cover 96% of the population, from Batangas to Lucena City and Bulan of Luzon Island to all the islands in the Visayas, all the way to Cagayan de Oro City, Surigao, and Dipolog of Mindanao Island. Each installation is fundamental in achieving the goal of having fast, reliable, and affordable internet readily available to every Filipino. The vision of PDSCN is to change the way we understand connectivity. The PDSCN project holds the potential to revolutionize mobile and broadband internet access across the archipelago, reaching even the remotest corners and underserved parts of our country. The Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network is the most advanced lifeline that binds our nation together, linking islands, empowering communities. At this point, we shall now proceed with the lighting up ceremony, which signals the official launch of the Philippine Domestic Submarine Network project. May we kindly request the President and the rest of our stage party to please stand. In a short while, we will be requesting the President to kindly press the button to officially launch the Philippine Domestic Submarine Network project. Ready, Mr. President? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Mr. President, and congratulations to Infinivan, Inc. At this juncture, may we call on Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin to introduce our guest of honor and keynote speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much for that introduction, Executive Secretary Luc Bersamin. The Ambassador of Japan to the Philippines, His Excellency Kazuhiko, and other members of the Diplomatic Corps who are present here today. Of course, our DICT Secretary Ivan Uy, and the other members of his department. And of course, our partner, the Chairman of Infinivan Inc., Mr. Koji Miyashita, and my fellow workers in government, and of course our very important partners in the private sector, and our very important partners in the financing institutions who were introduced earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Since the start of this administration, it has been quickly recognized that the importance of digitalization and what its role is in the private sector in achieving our vision of a digitally connected Philippines. With the help of our private sector partners, we continue to pursue measures towards providing the Filipino people with reliable and affordable internet services, which will enable us to improve our standing in the world in terms of broadband and mobile internet speed and coverage. Tonight, what we have done here will accelerate the pace of our improvement anew as we light up the beam of the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network, or the PDSCN. Spanning approximately 2,500 kilometers, it is now the longest and highest capacity domestic submarine fiber cable network in the Philippines, connecting our islands in various touch points from the provinces of Quezon to Zamboanga. With the completion of the PDSCN, let me express our excitement and our optimism as we zoom in on faster fiber internet speeds for Filipinos. I congratulate Infinivan and its partners Globe Telecom and Eastern Telecommunications for making this impressive project a reality. The project that you have initiated and meticulously completed without much fanfare is truly a game changer in the Philippines' quest to be amongst equals in terms of internet interconnectivity and digital transformation. It is also a testament not only to Japanese ingenuity and technological advancement that we strive to emulate, but also to the strong bonds of friendship that connect our two countries forever. Because of this connection, we now find a long-term solution that delivers high connectivity and high-speed internet for our people and facilitates the realization of the bagong Pilipinas that we envision for our country. With this project, we will be able to better position our country as an even more attractive destination for technology-centric businesses, such as hyperscale data centers and AI computing. We will also be able to provide faster internet, more efficient digital services to Filipinos located in both urban and rural areas of the country. More importantly, this will help facilitate our efforts to digitalize public data and government services to cater to the needs of our people efficiently. The same vision and foresight of our future with the PDSCN is shared by our Japanese friends and partners. Again, we would like to thank you for choosing to do business in our country and for making possible the much-needed high technology transfer that will allow us to be at par with our more advanced peers in today's technology-driven global marketplace. I look forward to further collaboration and partnership in different endeavors where we can gain from your experience and your expertise. We are excited to see the many investments that will come to fruition in the near future. So let me reiterate that this government supports public-private sector investment, and we are committed to promoting the ease of doing business in the Philippines to facilitate the establishment of critical infrastructure in telecommunications. This project brings us our dream of a better, brighter, and more connected bagong Pilipinas. Thank you, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Mabuhay ang Infinivan at ang PDSCN, mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po at magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Alright, mga higala, inyo nadungog ang kinatibok ang mensahe ni Presidente Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. sa gihimo mga higala, no? Nga kining
At this point, may we request the
ceremonial nga lighting up ceremony ni ining ato ang gitawag na Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network, no? Naputol ta mga higala sa online, but naghapon ta mga higala, no? Hopefully broadcast mga higala sa ato ang pinagis Jammy ba, Sir Ariel, no? Para ang gyapon ninyo madungog ang ato ang panagsibya karong buntag mga higala. So, mo to, no? Mga higala, matutpa sa atong presidente nga with this kind of project, no? Emphasize niya ang importance to uphold and deepen partnership between the government and private sector and realizing a more thriving future for the Filipino people in terms of establishing critical infrastructure and telecommunications as well as efficient digital services in both urban and rural areas of the country, mga higala. So hopefully, no, it will also solve mga higala kini ato ang problema sa internet connectivity, mga higala, no. Kaya we are at the digital age, mga higala, no, but to ang infrastructure di kinahanglan pag-upgrading o uban pa, but will inana magyud na mga higala